There's a famous psychologist, Abraham Maslow, who's made a real name for himself with his fabled hierarchy of needs. So I've gone one better and created my very own brand spankingly new hierarchy of deeds. So it's a pyramid like Maslow, but much simpler. Because I've noticed the milk of human kindness can sometimes be a bit, semi-skimmed. But if you follow my pyramid to the top, you'll be squeezing a pail of full fat kindness from the udder of life. So let's build it from the bottom. Level 1, be kind to yourself. We all have an inner critic, a nagging voice of self-doubt that provides a running commentary of how rubbish we are. Hey, look, if you spoke to other people like you speak to yourself, you wouldn't have any friends. Hence why the bottom level of the human kindness pyramid starts very close to home, inside your own head. So instead of beating yourself up, try catching yourself doing things well. Give yourself a bit of encouragement, a compliment. Compliment yourself on a situation that you've handled well. Like, I'm advising you to do this quietly in your thoughts, because an out loud, oh my goodness, did you notice how I had the confidence to speak up in that meeting just now? Am I epic or what? Yeah, that can sound a little bit narcissistic. Anyhow, level 2, be kind to the future self right now. Let me unpick that. Self-care basically says that you can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot give what you haven't got. It boils down to this. The best thing you will ever do for the people you love is to take really good care of yourself. Yes, I know that sounds selfish, but it's actually the least selfish thing that you will ever do. The people you share your life with, they need you fizzing with energy, enthusiasm, and positivity. That means you have to make good choices about your inner voice, which means sorting out level 1, but taking it into the future is where self-care gets immensely powerful. I've become better at looking after myself now in this moment, while also keeping a lookout for the well-being of my future self. So basically, I've got an eye on my well-being tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. It's a bit spooky, but today's me is looking out for the future me. Before I knew any of this future self stuff, I was really good at making bad choices. For example, right? Someone would open a packet of biscuits, and that was it. Biscuits need eating. I'm a good eater, so I would down the entire packet. But not anymore. Eating several packets of biscuits a week isn't good for my waistline or my diabetes in 2 years' time. So yes, I might snaffle a biscuit or two, but the packet goes back into the tin because I'm looking after my future self. Look, hey, I don't want to bore you with my examples. I want you to come up with some of your own. But here's another biggie. In fact, it's massive for me. So the old version of me, so that's the normal version of me before I knew any of this future stuff, would always find an excuse not to get fit. So I'd make a decision to go for a run. Oh, but it's looking a bit grey out there. And that was enough for me to make an excuse. Well, I can't go for a jog in case it rains. Now I'm looking after my future self. It makes perfect sense to go for a run, whatever the weather, because I'll be fit, I'll be healthy, I'll be buzzing with life. That's good for me and my family. Level 2 of the pyramid hints at this. Don't let the future you down. Level 3, kindness for no reason. Look, this is lovely. Just embrace kindness and silliness. Just, well, because, right? So hug your family, your dog, your cat, your goldfish, your parents. Hug them for 7 seconds. That's how long it takes for the love to transfer. If all else fails, just try and live up to be the person your dog thinks you are. Splash in puddles, dance in the moonlight, howl at the moon, look up at the stars, camp out in your back garden, hug a tree, have more picnics. Be more childlike, playful in the moment. Because when you've got your own well-being bucket full to the brim, you'll know because it starts overflowing, in which case, welcome to level 4. Science and common sense tells us that the quickest way to feel amazing is to do a good deed for someone else. So random acts of kindness can range from a smile, a chat, holding a door open, making someone a cuppa, telling someone they're ace, cleaning up a mess, holding a hand, paying a compliment. The point being, they're totally random. You didn't plan them, but there was an opportunity for kindness and you took it. So go ahead, punk. Make someone's day. Level 5, anonymous random acts of kindness. Right, there are some acts of kindness that you never get recognized for. You kind of do them with stealth. So you spot an opportunity, you do your act of kindness, and you leave like a ninja. Let me give you an example. I was driving across a toll bridge and I paid twice, once for my car and also for the car behind me. I had no idea who was in that car, but I'm hoping that being waved through for free will have put a smile on their face. Whether it did or not doesn't really matter. What matters is that anonymous random act of kindness put a huge grin on my face. I enjoyed doing it, and bizarrely, it was even more enjoyable because the other driver will never know it was me. Look, this happened years ago, and it's still making me happy today. So brace yourself for the next level. In fact, you might need to sit down before absorbing this one. It's super advanced kindness, high level nosebleed kindness territory. Level 6, be kind to the unkind. So no matter how fabulous you are, there will always be unkind people. I'm guessing that when kindness was being handed out, some people were at the back of the queue and there was none left, all right? My level 6 challenge to you is this. If you're going to earn the kindness black belt, you have to be super kind to everyone. Yes, even the one or two unkind people who don't seem to deserve it. If they're not very nice people, that's because they've not experienced enough kindness or love. So to reach the top of the pyramid of humankind, you have to love the unloved, be nice to the not so nice, and be kind to the unkind. That gets you to level 7, the peak, a fully paid up member of humankind. I'm thinking of getting some badges done. It all points to this: be a go-giver as well as a go-getter. So over to you. Here's the hierarchy of humankind in all its glory. It's next level stuff. Plot your strategy for each level, discuss what you're going to do, then do it, and discuss how things went.